This one is signed by Faye Vincent, who was...
Hey, picked up a few albums at Goodwill today. They had a rack when I went back the second time. Nothing big, all crappy stuff. Well, it's country mostly. Little river band. It's been down there, but it has Lonesome Loser on it. Willie Nelson, Red-Headed Stranger. The vinyls all looks pretty decent as far as I could tell. George Burns in Nashville. I don't see too many George Burns albums, so I bought these. I don't know whether I can get 5 apiece for them. Probably not. Tammy Wynette. George Jones, Shine On. And we got some Jeannie Seely. Another Jeannie Seely. They have the original owner's name. Hopefully you can't see that. Another one that's self-titled. And then we got Vicki Lawrence. Remember her? Mama's Family. She's actually probably about Mama's age now, right? Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia. And a John Denver and a Linda Ronstadt retrospective, which is 2 records with all the hits on it. You're No Good, and Just a Little Bit of Rain, and is that a hit? Different Drum. I Fall to Pieces. When Will I Be Loved? Anyway, that's what I got. Yeah, one of my viewers and auction friends told me about a sale in estate sale in Meadville. I'm probably going to go to. It was on today, so whether there'll be anything good left. They had 2 My Pet Monsters in the photos. Now, I saw some price on some stuff that looked expensive. They had all, I think, either 3 or 4 of the one Kiss figures. I think they were Psycho Circus, or I don't know which ones. But they said, I could see it said 25 for all, or all 4 for the set. And then, but I saw like a Jerry Garcia thing that they had $60 on. I don't know what that was. I thought it was a mug or something. And so I don't know what the Pet Monsters were. I couldn't see anything, and there was probably no way to get a hold of them to find out. But I'm assuming if they're cheap, they're already gone. So and they're not. You don't see them very often. But anyway, there you can stare at Linda Ronstadt longer if you'd like. But I'm getting out of here. Everybody's crazy. Yeah, it's my Sager's album name. Anyway, I'm on the way to Meadville. I already mentioned that yesterday there was an estate sale. They got all those toys. Hoping there'll be something worth me driving over here for. I'm sure I'll find stuff, but will I find junk I don't want or need? Hopefully I'll be choosy. Try to videotape a little if I can. It's really hard to put this camera in and out of my pocket out of this coat, so it'll look like I'm stealing stuff. So, I don't know. Probably check out the thrift stores while I'm over here anyway. Well, I'm on the way back home. PC's quick fast food review. Arby's steak nuggets, not all they're cracked up to be. I didn't think they tasted that good. I got a couple gamey bites, kind of like you get when you got a bad beef jerky or some deer meat. Didn't care for that. They were awful gross kind of coming out. Anyway, I spent $77 at the estate sale. Most of the thrift stores all were crap. I didn't know records. But I did find one cool. I bought 3 videotapes at the one, but the one was a cool tape. It's a terrible movie though. Almost felt like going back to the estate sale again. I went in twice, but oh well. I got this box of records. They're Kids Room, you know, Kids Sing and Learn by Macmillan. I don't know if they're worth my money. They gave them to me for $5. Let's hope they're masking tape stickers actually come off. People think this stuff won't stick to things. It does. You should always tack it on your leg or something. So there. Nuki. I don't know what the heck was it. Probably too far from the camera, but it'll have to do, pig. Nuki. Well, I'm just going to show you whatever. I got a few magazines. They had a whole pile of guitar and magazines, but they all had this big address label right across the cover. That's probably why they're having only 2 for $1. But I got a Poison Ivy, guitar player from the Cramps. Used to be. She's still from the Cramps. Twin Peaks, Rue Morgue, and a Rue Morgue with Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell in it. I highly doubt they're worth much. If they were Fangoria, some of them can be big money now. Hey, Nuki! Oh my god, this cat is driving me nuts. I came home to everything's tore apart, wrecked, knocked off the stand. I got this when I went back the second time in. They had it marked cheap because they said there's something missing. There's a hole here. I don't know if you recognize it's Hong Kong Phooey. It looks like it does something. There's a lever here, which hopefully it doesn't broke. But I did not try any batteries in it. It's just cheap, and I like Hong Kong Phooey, so I bought it. I got a pig from The Simpsons. And it has a hole in the back that needs sewed up, I see, because it's not quite stitched up. It is, oh, Spider Pig? Huh. Not familiar with it. Looks like it's not the best shape. The tag is split at the top here, so I gotta make sure I don't lose the tag. Yeah, I don't. I guess this I don't know. It goes down. I think it's supposed to be down further, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I don't remember how much I paid for it. Most of the animals are cheap. Poppy, if you want up, you're gonna have to get up there on your tail. All right, and I'll just go into this bag. I have more stuffed animals. I guess we can look at them real quick here. They had videos, which probably was my best buy, at least on a few of those. Alright, I got the Reaper, which I think the first time it was voiced by Norm Macdonald on Family Guy. I don't know if he's old or new. Looks like he's in pretty good shape. 2005. Is that old? 20 years? Popeye, be careful now. Lay down. Alright. Put them over here, I guess. And there is a Cantina band member. I'm not sure who he is. Forgive me, I don't remember. From 97. Has their tag. So I got this Mickey Mouse and a Darth Vader. They had 2 of these. The other one, this is that same kind of cheap vinyl-y material that it gets old and it splits. But this looks pretty good shape. So I bought him. I don't know what they charged me. I thought they were going to give me half off. But they really didn't do that. If your bill was like $70, it was $60. That to me is not a big deal savings. So I don't like that when they all accumulate. We'll do it at the end. No, I want to know what you're charging me. And I should have put my foot down and said, no, we're not going to pull that. I had a Cher tour book for her final tour, and I was going to get it, but they said, oh, it was 10, so we'll give it to you for 5. And so I really don't want it. I think maybe she said she was going to give it to me for 10, and I said no. Anyway, I got a Stranger Things creature. Don't know what it's called. Don't remember. Got a Bart Simpson. He's got a couple stains on him. Figured I'd get a couple bucks for him. I got a Chewbacca from 90, or no, this is from 2012. So I probably should have left it. Got Darth Maul on it though. A little chewy. And we got a bat. I'm not really sure why I bought that. It's not, I don't think it's a Thai beanie. Or maybe it is. No, it isn't. It's a Stella Luna, 1996. 93, 96. And we got, this is the coolest one, and I don't know, I showed you the pig, right? Yeah, we got the pig. I don't know if it's a promo or what. I wouldn't think they'd sell it. I only know one movie that has a dog wrapped up in bandages with its tongue sticking out, and that would be Something About Mary. So I don't know. The tag just said soft sales. 20th Century Fox, 1999. So I don't know. Maybe I figured maybe it was a video store promo type deal. But that's pretty cool. Alright, what else? I got this bag, Rick and Morty bag. Probably sell a couple bucks on it. I paid like $1. I guess it was $8.99. Oh no, US $6.90. Adult Swim. That was for 2018. Is that the beginning of Rick and Morty? I don't know when they started. Here's the tapes I got. I got this was cool. Coven. That appears to be signed on the front. I don't. Maybe by 2 people or 1 person in 2000. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Indie movie probably. Coven. These are cut boxes, but they're pretty cool. I got I didn't realize the one other one I bought was a cut box. I thought it was a clamshell. Got 2 Ren and Stimpy shows. They were cut box tapes, but pretty cool anyway. I might be able to sell them for 2 for $5 or whatever. I wanted to watch them. This Pulp Fiction, I wasn't paying attention when I grabbed it. It's a cut box too, so really should have left it there. The Stoned Age, I wasn't going to get it, but who's in this movie? It's not. This isn't, the Dazed and Confused has, or is this the one that has What's-Her-Face? You know, from the Resident Evil movies. Maybe it is those. It's not, I don't think it is this one, unless she has a really small part. These are the 3 best videos. I only looked up, I thought somebody was asking over $50 for these tapes. I only saw the one. The search for the, oh my god, the Bones Brigade skateboarding videos. Here's a Future Primitive, and we got the Bones Brigade video show. It has Steve Caballero, Adrian Demain, Todd Hastings, Tony Hawk, Chris Iverson, Mike McGill, Lance Mountain, Rodney Mullen. Any of these names familiar? Non-skaters, maybe the Tony Hawk. So there's those. Those are cool. I'll watch them. I'll probably maybe see if my buddy Dan comes by soon. We'll watch them because he likes skate videos. He's probably seen them before. I got a few comics. They had quite a few in a box, but I just really didn't. They had Walking Dead. I should have made them an offer. Maybe they would have cleaned them out for me. I could go back tomorrow, I guess. I hope my hair's not messed up. And see what's going on over there. I post that little video, that reel with all the pops, the Funko Pops. Now I don't know how many they had before that. I don't think they were selling them cheap enough. I don't think the people really did know. I assume the first day people came and took them. The thing I really wanted to hope that was over there, and I did not see them, and I forgot to ask them, was they had 2 My Pet Monsters, the big My Pet Monsters, and they were gone as far as I saw. So I don't know what they had on them. That kind of sucks, but you don't see those very often. I've ever seen one at a yard sale, and that was like 15 to 20 years ago, and I paid like $5 or something for it and sold it for $100 or something. I did get a magnet sheet for Sin City. Looks like it was $5 originally. I don't know if it says by NECA, so I'm assuming that's something newer, but would they put that out later? I mean, Sin City was okay, but I didn't think it did that well where they'd want to bring back anything. I got some Simpsons comics. I got Kang and Codius. I think these one-shots are worth me rebuying them, so I'll resell them. That's just one issue. A couple of these have more than one. I got a McBain. I got 2 #1 McBains. That was the Arnold Schwarzenegger type hero on The Simpsons. And I got 2 copies of Jimbo Jones, one of the bullies. And I got Droids Unplugged. It's 2 issues. I'm not sure if that's #1. Yeah, the variant cover and the regular cover. Now, hopefully, maybe it's a real rarity where if he was a good customer, they let him buy. He didn't have. There wasn't a lot of comics, so I don't know whether somebody got them like already, or people do sell off their stuff as they're getting older and stuff. So a lot of this other stuff could have been gone, and everybody knows anybody that's messing with Funko Pops. It's not a big sale on a lot of them, so it's no wonder they got stuck with a lot. Anyway, I got 2 X-Files. Oh, I thought I didn't take the other one. The one had a Turtles comic on the side, and pop comic, and I grabbed the one with the 2 aliens. X-File alien comics. The other one was an alien on one side, and yeah, should go back tomorrow. Should have went there in a 3rd time and looked around, but I thought I got it. I don't know what this is. They must have liked the Dead and Fish because they had a DVD set of Fish, and they had some Jerry Garcia stuff. I'm not sure if the $60 was for a mug, a doll, or a figure, and whatever else was laying there. I didn't even ask him. So this is a bunch of Fish stuff. I just grabbed, I think it was $1. So it's got 2 matchbooks. I'm assuming it's whatever they grabbed when they went to the show. So there's some other stuff in here, little surprises. The records were slim. There was maybe more. I don't know. This I grabbed even though there's no records in it. It's an Allman Brothers box set thing, but it had the beat up book was still in there, which I thought was cool. So I took it. I think she didn't charge me for it. Oh, it was a CD set anyway, but CDs are gone. You know, I don't know. I don't even know where they had CDs over there. I know I looked through a few CDs and didn't see anything good. Alright, where am I going to put this junk? And I got this box set, Rock's Greatest Hits. The records were $2 a piece, so it's alright. I can sell some for $5. I don't know what to do with that booklet. Blast Off is a K-Tel album with Ray Parker Jr., The Other Woman, You Keep Me Running, 38 Special. Kansas, hey, man, get away from my pig. You. Haircut 100, Joan Jett, No Blackhearts. Anyway, typical that stuff. Six Kilroy was here. Now, it was really dark in that room, no surprise, so hopefully I'm not going to have too many surprises with wear and stuff on these. A 2001 Space Odyssey. They had a couple other kids' records, but I didn't grab them. They were just not in that great of shape. I bought one. I got Sesame Street Fever, which is pretty cool. I just hope my camera's set up and it's not way off. I got a sign that was cheap. It looks like a regular reproduction, but on the back it says Yorkraft, oh, it's Yorkraft Incorporated, 1967, York, PA. So I thought that was cool. I don't know what she charged me for it. It was $1 originally, so I probably paid basically around $1 since my discount wasn't that big. I showed the pig. There you go. I keep showing that pig. Alright, so I got those. I got one other record. It was a Smokey and the Bandit 2, all split out. I don't know if she charged me for it or what happened with that. The record looks great, but the sleeve unfortunately is split. I looked it up real quick before I grabbed it. It looked like they were asking $20, but I highly doubt they're getting $20 for it. So I don't know if I'll list it or just put 5 or 3 to 5 on it for my flea market. Somebody will buy old Bert. I got a book, Guitars That Jam. I may get this to my buddy Dan since he's got a bunch of guitars, like he needs more. They had a band CD book, you know, the Band. That's just called The Band. I thought it was just a hardcover book, but in the back there was like 4 or 5 CDs, and they had $20 or something on it. I didn't feel like taking it in there and figuring out if they're going to give me a deal. For some reason, there's a Game of Thrones. Must be a book ad inside here in this guitar book, but I may give him that since there's a lot of neat guitars. He might enjoy looking at it, so I probably will for Christmas. I got this D&D starter kit. It had $8 on it, but I hate that tape. It's not that easy to get off. But I wasn't going to buy it because it doesn't sell for a lot. It has the dice. It appears it has all its dice in there. Those are cool marbled dice. But it also had a bag of figures. So I don't know what they are for sure. I did not look. I figured they don't belong in here as far as the box says, and I looked on eBay when I looked this up to see if it had much value. Unfortunately, I don't think these are marked, so they're probably just some generic figures. I don't know what they marked on the original ones though, so I don't know. There's a little dwarf or a troll, so you know they may be from Lord of the Rings or something. But, nah, they'd be marked. There's a couple darts from an air gun. So anyway, probably if I take a picture, I'll find them online. Maybe I'll just ask Ken for this set and then be better if they're marked, but I don't think any of the early figures are marked that they made, so it's a good chance it could be those. You know, people get stuff and then they throw them in with other things because they're not planning on selling it. This guy is dead, so he wasn't probably planning on selling it himself. I got this huge box. It was $5 on Rick and Morty. It is McFarlane-like Legos, I guess. See, I got the figures. There's some kind of robot. And there's the father character. There's the kid. You got an eye patch. I hope that camera's still running. And there's lots of stuff in here, and there's instructions for like... Okay, for the discreet assassin, you got instruction for him. Spaceship and garage, which I do have a saucer in here, so that's probably that. And then I got a Ants in My Eyes, Rick and Morty's dad, I guess. That's not that one. I don't know if he's in there. Huh. Oh, there he is. I got him too. It's all mixed up, so that kind of sucked. And I got the evil Rick and Morty. That's what those two are. And then I got whatever this book is. Oh, that's the evil. That's the eye one. I have more than one of them. Oh, and there's some paper cutouts too. But no, this one says, oh, Smith Family Garage Rack. So it's got all that stuff. So I'm going to have to look it up, see if there's any value to this stuff. Got to be worth more than $5, right? Gotta check the video. Hopefully it don't look too bad. I'm sure I'm about 2 feet further away. Did I show what's his face? The cat tried to chew his foot. It's what's this character's name? It's from Strawberry Shortcake, right? He has no clothes. Is that normal? Well, weirdo is always trying to get those Strawberry Shortcake girls anyway, so I don't know. Oh, it's made in Hong Kong. Does that make him an original? Huh. I didn't see anything else, just this guy. Alright, what else we got here? Okay, that was my last stuff I got. Okay, I got a book. Oh, there's more stuff down here. I guess I got a lot to show you. I got a Dark Crystals book. It looks like it's worth me reselling. It was $50 originally. Remember Dark Crystal? Henson Company made it. Let's see if I can find a picture. Oh, it's got all kinds of cool stuff. Look at that artwork's pretty cool. Anyway, I grabbed that. I don't know what she charged me for it. It was the second trip in of this stuff. Oh, and I bought this. I might give this to my buddy too. It's an empty cigar box, but it's a get the sticker off it. It's a Chillin' Moose. Unfortunately, it's not a hinge box. It's a slide box. But I thought maybe I'd give it to my buddy, the same guy I'm going to give that to, possibly. I don't need the box. And I got. Oh, I got 2 more tapes, or 1 more tape. Oh, I got another tape. I didn't see it the first time. I got Panic in the Streets. I forgot I got that one. That is, what is this for? It's a band. Oh, is that an album? Oh, it's Downtown Athens, Georgia, 1998. Caution, shoots flaming balls. So this must be a band. I actually didn't know it was a band. I thought it was another state video. I didn't look at it, but that's still cool. They had like a New Kids on the Block. I didn't care about it. This I don't know much about, but I think it's worth money. I'm pretty sure just the figure alone, I think somebody sold for $40 or something. But oh, come on. I don't know what she charged me for this. I think she rounded it down. If I was going to complain, I didn't know if it was all in here. But I don't know. I think they sell it together originally. It's the creator from, you know, Alien Prometheus, not Alien, Alien Prometheus, the prequel. But it's one of them guys, and it's got this monster with it. I'm just hoping it has all its pieces. So I don't know. It had 10 on it originally. I think she gave it to me for like 5. I just hope it's all there, because you know what happens when you have legs and things. They usually don't remember to look for all of them. So I'm hoping it was a good buy. It looks as though the figure itself's worth more than that. So it's all good. I bought this because I just couldn't pass up. It's an empty box. It was only 50 cents for Zodiac watch. This is if you watch the Zodiac movie, maybe they kind of base it maybe that the guy got his name from his watch he wore, the Zodiac watch from that time period. But it's got guarantee card and everything in there, but unfortunately no watch. I didn't even ask them. I'm assuming if they had the watch, they would have put it in this box, so somebody would have seen the box. But you know, there was so much stuff in that estate that. And this was on the table, so they actually knew it was in there. So, I don't know. Precision timepiece of split-second accuracy. But I thought for 50 cents, just for the neatness about being Zodiac, I couldn't pass it up. Did you get a good look at it? What else we got here, Birdie? That's the end of that bag. I got this second time in too. Oh, they stapled the stupid price. They didn't use painter's tape at least. That sucks. Anyway, I offered him something for this. This is giant. It looks like it's made by Jemmy. I looked it up when I was outside again. Originally it was 20 bucks. Let's see if it, yep, Jemmy. So I had a Santa hat on it when I saw it sitting there, and this was on top of it. So I got this too, this tag guy for Jawa, which is probably no date on it. And somebody's cut the other tag. They leave this tag but cut off that tag. So what's that deal about? Maybe because somebody cut it out, like a cutout. Kind of cool though. And I don't know. I think they're getting like 30 bucks for these. Probably even with the staple holes in the tag. That's pretty neat though. Look at all this junk, man. What am I doing with my TV? My mouse must be buried. Oh, it is. I'm doing something to my whole computer setup. What the hell is that? Oh my god, I don't know. Oh, I can't show these yet. I got one more bag down here. I'll stop babbling someday. I got a tray for... See, I thought, oh, if this was $1, it'd be better. It was $2 is all, but still, you know, when you're thinking you might be getting half off, but then they stick you with that whole all added up at the end and they knock off 10%. But, I don't know. I don't want to find dolly stuff. I got a Stewie ball for 50 cents. I don't know what year it was. Didn't even look really. 2006. That's pretty cool. That's 20 years old. 20-year-old ball. Holy cow. Am I excited? Hope everybody else is excited. These are cool. 2 unopened shirts. This is an Alien Covenant promo shirt, or it says Alien Day Ultimate Fan Art Contest winner. This one I found a used version, which I think was worth money. It is a Walmart for the Strangers, but it was an exclusive bonus t-shirt. So those were cool. Like I said, it'd been all better price if they were all going to be, everything was going to be half price. But I don't think it was. I got 3 Frisbees, which are pretty cool. This one, Burger Hotline, Redimarks. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. Buffalo, made New Buffalo, Michigan famous. But like I said, these were cheap too, 50 cents each. And I got a Nerf. Remember these? I don't know how old. Are these old? Oh wait, this is stuck now. That's a baseball, a licensed baseball thing. I don't know what it is. It's not part of this. It's been stuck in the box. This is a unidentified floppy object, is what they called these Nerf things. Now I don't know. Let's see if there's a date anywhere on it. 1987. I knew they were fairly vintage. And this, I don't know what the... It reminds me of Cheech and Chong, you know, Big Bambino. It's made in USA, but I don't think it is a Enduro. And I have 2 bags of stuff, which, oh, this is pretty cool. This had $3 on it. I think she told me $1. I don't know. It was part of the whole deal, so I didn't get it for $1. If I break it down, it is a lamp finial, which I have an ugly ceramic flower on top of that lamp over there, and I'm going to put this on it, or else I'm going to make sure it's not worth more. I doubt if that's uranium glass. It's probably maybe an agate. Pretty cool though. I can't tell if that's filth on it or if it's part of the stone. But very heavy. And there was this little baggie of fish stuff. I'm thinking they might be magnets. But I will open it here, and I'm only 15 feet from the camera, so you're not going to see nothing. They're probably not worth anything. I don't know what they are. Are they oh yeah, they must be magnets. You gotta have some value. I don't know much about fish. I never really got into fish. I know they're kind of like the band that took over for the Dead, for people that wanted to hang around with the band. Got this like acrylic one that's a magnet, and I got a Fish Summer Tour 2021. So that's probably they bought them on tour then, maybe they sold them each tour. Oh, here's fish. Oh yeah, they probably didn't. Yeah, this is 2007, but it's for the 1993 tour. And this is Pollock did this. fish slamming, another magnet. It looks like, well, they're heavy. They probably, I wonder if they'd even stick. The artwork's really cool on these. Can you see it? I doubt it. Anyway, there those are. There those. There the dough. They had $2 on these, but I'm thinking I got a little off. Maybe not a lot. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing at all. I still gotta look some stuff up and hope to get some surprises. I think that's, I don't know, that Zodiac watch box, I thought it could be worth something, but you know, there's no guarantees. Oh, my last bag, I had money. The last thing I bought, they said $2. It is a creepy coffin bank. I've had several originals. This evidently is the remake, which I've seen before. I was thinking they were kind of pricey. It's from 2014. Let's see if we can take a look at it here. Hopefully it's not broken. Here we go. Is it a wind up? Oh, yeah, it is. Uh-oh. I better not wind it. It felt tight. Probably not working. Uh-oh. Ah. Ah, are you kidding me? I should have checked it first. So it's junk. Nice little... Oh, there it goes. Just had to click it a little, huh? Boy, it is not... not the best. But that's when they remake the stuff. They don't usually do a very good job when they remake it. Anyway, that's cool. It was only $2. I don't feel like I got screwed too bad. I mean, messed over. Anyway, the thrift stores were all basically duds today. I couldn't stop at the first one because there was no parking spots, so I kept going. Then I had to go around the block just to get one. Except for that store, when I went back, I got 3 tapes. And these tapes, I just bought this because this is Paul Verhoeven, did RoboCop, and Nuki, get out of there. He did RoboCop, Starship Troopers, very gory stuff, a Total Recall. So I want to watch this again. It's got Rutger Hauer, Jennifer Jason Leigh is in it. And I've never seen this one, another Don Johnson, but it's got Sandra Locke in it too, and Charles Dance. You know, Charles Dance was in Last Action Hero and stuff, pretty cool. Sandra Locke was the girl that was dating Clint Eastwood that he kind of trashed, I think. But it's what's it called? Tales of the Unexpected. I only saw the side on second, I was hoping it would be, well, I saw, there is a Tales of the Unexpected, right? Wasn't it like a British show? It was a comic book. This is my surprise. I was so happy to find this terrible movie, Crime Wave. It is a movie made by Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, and the Coen brothers when they were early on. And the movie is terrible. It is a very terrible movie. But they blamed it on studio meddling, which they recut it and put it out, and it's terrible. But I don't know how much of that's true. You know, both Raimi and the Coens have made very good movies without any studios before, so I would say their story is truthful, that the studio screwed this movie up. But, because it's funny, Byron James, he's just terrible voice the whole time. And then they got the guy that played Brutus in the Popeye movie with Robin Williams. That's that same guy. So, yeah. Pretty cool, though. I can't believe I found it. I'm not sure if it has a high value or not, but I've never found one. Hey, don't chew Hong Kong Phooey. What are you doing? Get down. Come here. Come here. Come here, you little crapper. This cat is a wild animal. I cannot control her. Right? Should I call that guy that wanted you at the yard sale? Think he'd still take you? Think he'd consider you a kitten still? Why are you bad? Are you bad? Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this video looks okay, because I'd really hate to have to sit down and do this all over again. So, and throw everything to make Jay happy. I miss my auction friends. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video. Yeah. Finish. cute R2. I'm keeping it. Skate videos are some of the best videos, especially vintage skate. Nice. Well, I don't know how this is going to look, but it can't look any worse than the last video. Alright, so I spent $77 at that estate sale. I'm not going to check that. That lighting's probably terrible, but what are you going to do? I mean, where's my head at? Let's see here. No. Oh my God. I'll give my cat back. Nuki. I don't know. Heck with it.